Hey everybody, slight oversight, little bit of extra work again. So, you know, first kind of surprise was the holding tank. Now, you know, silly mistake, but it's easily overcome. When I first did the perimeter, it was just essentially the outer box, if you will, like the outer wall perimeter of the building envelope. But our design is like this small kind of gable in the front. That's our front entrance, then a larger gable that represents the start of the kitchen, and then one more that's the full width of the envelope, and that is the main kind of great room, I guess they call it. And so in doing that, and the way that we laid out the perimeter, it was to run over top of this corner, this wall. And once we got to laying out the piers, I realized that because we have this kind of entrance that makes its way to the kitchen that opens up gradually in those increments, like a stairway almost, this corner will be absolutely sticking out from under the building and not exactly aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, so kind of sucks because we were hoping that we could use that as a pier, but one of the previous owners actually at one point poured some concrete and reinforced this, so this corner is actually a little bit more difficult than the rest of the walls that we pulled down. And
by a little more difficult, it's a lot more difficult.
A lot more difficult.
It's the same as this stairway over here, the same thing they had done. So obviously they had removed the original stone wall and replaced it with this big giant concrete pour here in front of us. And then over in the corner where they built the stairway down into the crawl space, they had reinforced all the stone there in that corner. And then over here, same thing. They had poured it down. It goes down maybe a foot below grade. But it's not like this old, you know, crappy mortar that you can just kind of shake the rocks and it all falls apart. It's still very much solid. So it was a job for the sledgehammer.
Yeah, so we're going to be working on that again today. Al's going to be picking up some of these bigger boulders and putting them up, and then we're going to try to pull it off bit by bit and see, you know, if we can use it for crush in some of the holes as well.
Oh, we certainly can. It's very, very solid, and the idea will be, and this was kind of Kim pointed this out yesterday, the front end of this is still a la the original wall. It's just this old mortar, and you can, like, you know, if you just give it a tap with the hammer, it'll loosen up and you can pull it away. So we're just basically undermining it until we get to just about I think it's about 8 inches of concrete, reinforced in one spot with like a big iron pipe. But you know, a couple of good whacks with the sledgehammer and it starts to crack up and come apart. It's a bit of work, but I was surprised. I thought I'd be spending a lot more time trying to manage that, but just last night we took a pretty good bite out of it. I think we'll get the rest done today.
Yeah.
Famous last words.
Yeah.
We're on a journey, looking back on the things that we've taken for granted, but feels like we're learning to be better without what's been holding us back now. Let's move closer to a new history, find out what we can be together. Take my hand and we will conquer the world. This is our final chance. 'Cause one day we'll be looking back at this. We were in a big mess together. But we found a way to choose right from wrong. We found the strength to go on together. To go on together. Yeah. To go on together. Moonlight and fire, dancing closely together and staying forever young. What about you and I then? Can we two find a way to align with each other? Let's move closer to a new history, find out what we can be together. Take my hand and we will conquer the world. This is our final chance. 'Cause one day we'll be looking back at this. choose right from wrong. We found the strength to go on together. To go on together. Yeah. To go on together.
Buddy, I don't think you should live in there.
Yeah, you need to move.
Aw,
Sorry.
look at how cute he is. He just wants to rest in the sun.
Is that what he's doing?
Yeah.
Just chilling? That's raining, man.
Yeah. It's coming down. So is that's the center of the new one? Where you put it there?
Yeah, but then there's one right beside it, and I'm looking at the proximity of it. It's almost like just like excavate this out. We gotta shittily, like we gotta toss all this, like all the stone, everything that's in the way up to here has to go into here. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, that's
And out
okay.
of the way. So if you want to come down and just chop some stone.
Okay. Hi guys, so today I just have to move a bunch of rock so that we can do the last 2 footings in the excavation. We got that whole corner done yesterday. We totally didn't expect to do that. We didn't think that would be done in one day, so that's a big win for us. And yeah, now we're just gonna go on to more footings today. Hopefully get maybe 4. shower outside has been amazing this summer on hot days.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night.
Hey guys, we are on day 2 of the 2 footings left in the excavation. So we have pretty much tamped that all out and have it the way that we want it at this point. We are expecting some rain later on today, so I think we're going to leave that for now, see that how that all settles out in the rain, and then just start working on some of the footings outside of the excavation and get as many of those as we can done before it starts to rain.
Sand is washing out. Like, look at that.
Yeah.
It's like clean, like beach sand. I would love to know what state the world was in, what it looked like at the time that was getting laid down.
Yeah?
This sugary gravel, like during the Ice Age, were there humans around? Before they came across the Bering Strait, there were no people in North America.
Where past people standing, still dancing when the lights come on. The music is fading, but this is our favorite part. I used to feel like an outcast, but I think I'm alright after all. 'Cause you make me feel like I belong. You light me from me without all of the glitter, and you make me laugh just like a little kid. And all my insecurities just disappear when you're here with me. I've been a stranger to this feeling, never felt so high. Won't even care if you and I come crashing down tonight. I'll let it hit me, it feels different whenever you're around. If I'm blue again tomorrow, that's alright, 'cause I'm so damn happy now. When I'm at my darkest, you're always there to pick me up. I don't think that I'll tell you enough that I love you and how you light me up. I used to feel like an outcast, but with you I know that I belong. Like it's us against the world. You light me from me without all of the glitter, and you make me laugh just like a little kid. And all my insecurities just disappear when you're here with me. I've been a stranger to this feeling, never felt so high. Won't even care if you and I come crashing down tonight. I'll let it hit me, it feels different whenever you're around. If I'm blue again tomorrow, that's alright, 'cause I'm so damn happy now.
Hey everybody, welcome to More Hole. We are, this is where the, well, you can still see it here, the stairs. We were wondering, or at least I was wondering, not really knowing what was behind that retaining wall that came along the side of the stairs and everything. I was thinking maybe I could get away with reinforcing it with some fieldstone and that, you know, and making that into a pier on its own, or at least a base for a pier. But it was funny, just almost instantly while I started digging behind it, I just nudged with the scoop the side of the wall, and it just kind of loosened up and fell over unceremoniously. So that was that. But still easier than doing these other holes, because I can just, it's wide open on this side, so we just threw all the rock out around it and dug down to the remaining stone. Again, not an engineer, but my understanding about ground settling and whatnot, the stone that is still here at this corner, I'm not moving it. It has settled over 130 years. It's not going anywhere anymore. I'm just simply going to drop more big hunks of stone on top and build up my base just like we've done over here. And then smaller gravel or smaller rock until we get to gravel and the crushed sand and that. But yeah, so we're I think we're almost about halfway with the piers. Just realized this morning that I'm missing a couple. My outside wall spans where the kitchen's going to be are 13 feet, which is longer than code will permit between piers for this type of foundation. So we'll probably have to dig 2 more on top of what we've already planned, and we'll update our drawings in that, but not the end of the world. We're making good progress.
Who told you that it was too late? When was it that you started leaning that way? 4 tires cut into the clay. It dries up and now there's just one road to take. It's growing up over with green, so easy to drive on.